Do you miss it?
Well, for sure. It's kind of like, if a big company were to suddenly lay off all the employees, you'd miss it. You wouldn't be there. So it's always, when you've been a part of it for so long, you're going to miss it whenever it's done.
What's been the biggest surprise for you since you've been watching from afar about this session?
Well, I've been surprised that there hasn't been more of a balanced approach of everybody discussing everything. It appears that Tea Party type of candidates, those who were elected on the basis of total change, just don't understand that you can't have total change overnight because total problems develop over years, and change will have to develop over years. Cutting back is a good trend, but abolishing is not smart. Education is the key to whether or not Texas has new industry. And if we continue to cut back on education, we're cutting back on future growth of industry in Texas because they're not going to be here if they don't have educated personnel.
Do you think they're going to end up in a special session?
I think there'll be a special session on two subjects. One will be education, and the next subject will be congressional redistricting because the legislature has that responsibility. On House districts, if there's a failure of that plan or the Senate district plan, there's an automatic 5-member board that can draw it. But congressional districts have to be drawn by the legislature or by the federal courts. If the legislature doesn't act by September 1st, the federal courts will draw congressional districts, and that will set the pattern for 10 years of representation. That's important.
Did it surprise you that they kind of struggled in the end on congressional redistricting?
Surprised that there hasn't been more focus on congressional things because I thought that was the responsibility of the committee to cover, State Board of Education, House and Senate, and it seemed like that the distraction and the infrastructure fracture within the legislative process have gotten on side issues they're important, but I think the redistrict is more important, and it seemed to take a back seat all along, and I haven't seen any meeting where the public has been invited to come and talk about congressional districts, and it's almost over. So I think there will be a special session for congressional districts and a special session to fund education.